Level 1. Water Carrier. You are 16 years old. Today is your first day working on the greatest construction project the world has ever seen. Before sunrise, you're handed 2 heavy clay jars and pointed toward the Nile. Your job seems simple: carry water. But after only a few hours, you realize this isn't just about quenching thirst. Hundreds of workers depend on you. If your water arrives late, stone hauling stops. If someone collapses from dehydration, it's your fault. You spend all day running between the river and the construction site beneath Egypt's relentless sun. Your shoulders burn, your feet blister. The jars grow heavier with every trip. Then you hear shouting. A hauling team loses control of a massive limestone block. The ropes snap. The stone crashes down the ramp. Everyone scatters. One of the other water carriers freezes. The block crushes him instantly. Tomorrow, someone else will carry his jars. You keep running. Weeks pass. You never miss a delivery. The overseers notice your determination. You're offered a better position. Not because it's safer, because it's harder. Level 2. Stone Hauler. Your shoulders no longer carry water. Now, they pull mountains. Every morning you're assigned to a crew of dozens of men. Together, you drag limestone blocks weighing several tons across wooden sledges. Another team pours water onto the sand to reduce friction, while an overseer shouts the rhythm that keeps everyone pulling together. One man slipping can throw the entire team off balance. One broken rope can kill dozens. You quickly learn that brute strength isn't enough. Timing is everything. One afternoon, the ramp begins to crack beneath the weight of a granite block destined for the king's chamber. The sledge shifts. The crew panics. You notice one of the support wedges has slipped loose. Without thinking, you dive beneath the front of the sledge and force the wedge back into place. The ramp holds. The stone reaches its destination. The overseers remember your name. Months later, you're no longer asked to move the stones. You're trusted to shape them. Level 3. Master Mason. You've escaped the endless hauling, but your new job demands something far more difficult: perfection. Every limestone block must fit so precisely that not even a knife blade can slide between them. Armed with copper chisels, wooden mallets, and polished measuring lines, you spend days shaping a single stone. One mistake means throwing away weeks of work. The pressure is immense. Then, disaster strikes. A shipment of expensive casing stones arrives from the quarry. One block has cracked during transport. The overseers prepare to discard it. Instead, you spend 2 days carefully reshaping the damaged stone until it fits perfectly into the outer wall. No one can tell it was ever broken. Word spreads. The royal architects begin asking for you by name. You leave the workshop. Now, you'll oversee the people you once worked beside. Level 4. Site Overseer. Thousands of workers fill the construction site, and now they're your responsibility. Every sunrise begins with counting crews, assigning tasks, inspecting tools, and making sure enough food and water reaches every team before the day's work begins. You no longer fear dropping a stone. You fear making the wrong decision. One afternoon, a violent sandstorm rolls across the plateau. Visibility disappears. Workers continue pulling massive blocks through the dust. You order every crew to stop. Some protest. Stopping construction angers the royal officials. But minutes later, part of the hauling ramp collapses beneath the storm. Had the crews continued, hundreds could have died. For the first time, even the Pharaoh's advisors praise your judgment. Soon, you're summoned to the royal palace, not to receive orders, to help create them. Level 5. Pharaoh's Chief Architect. You stand beside Pharaoh himself. The pyramid rises above the desert like a mountain built by human hands. Every angle, every chamber, every passage, every stone. Thousands of decisions led here. Thousands of workers followed your plans. You spend your days studying the stars to align the pyramid with astonishing precision, calculating measurements that must remain accurate across millions of stone blocks. The burden is no longer physical. It's eternal. One mistake won't cost a day's work. It could condemn your name for generations. Years later, the final capstone is lifted into place. The workers erupt in celebration. You don't. Instead, you step back and watch the sunlight strike the completed pyramid for the very first time. Long after every laborer is forgotten, long after Pharaoh himself is gone, this monument will still stand, and a small part of you will stand with it. Because you didn't just build a pyramid, you built eternity. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to You Are Mythology for more journeys through history. If you don't, a pyramid will be in your bed tonight.